It is an average day as a freelancer in Argentina. We started the day doing some work at home. I was on the sofa. I did like 2 hours of admin tasks, those type of tasks where you're super stressed out about them, and then when you do them it takes no time. We went for breakfast, had this lovely breakfast and coffee, and then we made tracks to a supermarket. My husband was actually going to go and withdraw cash for us because we didn't have any, and I went into the supermarket to do the shopping. So we split up at this point. Now we cycle around the world, so I was mostly looking for like high calorie snacks that can last in a bag in 40 degrees, and things like electrolytes are really helpful as well. It really wasn't long before my husband came back because his mission to get cash was unsuccessful, and we had further problems at the checkout because for some reason we could not pay with that debit card. At this point in the day it was actually getting quite stressful, so we agreed to split up. My husband was going to go into town to get money from somewhere else, and I went back to the apartment so that I could have a good clean up. This apartment didn't even have a washing machine, which is not what I would normally book, but it was all that was available, so I had to hand wash our clothes. Something you don't really think about when you're digital nomads, but sometimes, you just need to do a hand wash. I just filled the bath, washed the clothes, and then went through a couple rounds of rinsing and washing until the clothes were clean. Next, I tidied the Airbnb that we're staying in. I really need a clean space to work, so I whizzed around and got that done. I like to work in order, so I go like around the room and clean up as I go. Next, I got to work on the table where we would be working for the rest of the day. I feel like if I need to do like proper good focus work, I really need a clean and tidy space. So I got that done, and I moved my laptop over from the sofa, which is where I'd worked this morning, onto the table so I could do more like focused, in-depth work. Once that was done, I got to work, and to be honest, I pretty much just stayed in that spot for 6 to 8 hours, which is not the best, but it was what we needed to be doing. Sometimes because we're traveling and working, we have very heavy work days where we will work just for the majority of the day without kind of moving or doing anything else. On this day, we actually ordered in lunch because it just saves us having to go out and get it, and it can just kind of save an hour and put that time into work. That's the pretty average day, or probably more like an average morning really, as a freelancer in Argentina.